Think you've seen tough? Think again. These industrial beasts chew through anything. Steel beams, concrete blocks, entire cars. Faster than you can blink. This is destruction at full throttle. When a Porsche Cayenne, seemingly untouchable, is crushed into scrap metal, the true power of the Urec Ferro 950 is revealed. Dual shafts with precise iron separation. But let's not forget, the Titan 950 stands as a mobile powerhouse too, transforming wrecked cars into recycled steel with unmatched efficiency.
It won't be too loud.
Watch what happens.
Oh my.
Yeah, look, he's right.
Oh!
This John Deere bulldozer doesn't just crush a pickup. It teaches us a lesson. Strength without purpose is destruction, but strength with purpose can build, clear, and renew. Heavy machines remind us that true power should always be used wisely. Back when junkyards were mountains of rust, recycling felt impossible. Now, a single grinder strips a whole car in minutes, separating steel from plastics with clean efficiency. Progress proves that waste doesn't have to mean loss. It can mean rebirth. These crushers spin at 1,800 revolutions per minute, turning kinetic energy into inertial force. A single rock impact carries the power of hundreds, amplifying destruction. They show how precision engineering transforms raw force into uniform sand for construction and eco-friendly asphalt. Who would have guessed rubber and steel could fold like paper? The twin shafts bite down with momentum so precise the tire doesn't explode. It just unravels, like the machine knows exactly where to cut.
It's a problem in Bradford, it's a problem across the country. It's very important that people realise that it isn't appropriate to fly streets and in green spaces if it's dumped out in the countryside.
Watching momentum build as the crusher jaws close feels like witnessing physics flex its muscles. That 1,500-ton squeeze isn't destruction. It's transformation. Scrap becomes resource. Stupid chaos becomes order. That's power with purpose.
This van had been identified with occurrences of fly tipping, the vans, and this is the outcome. We're taking extra.
Built in Germany, this HD engine crusher applies synchronized hydraulic rams to maintain constant feed. That balance between 1,800 revolutions per minute inertia and pressure ensures uniform scrap density for steel mills. Efficiency meets engineering mastery. The low-speed, high-torque design is genius. By running dual rotors asynchronously, the machine maximizes cutting force while preventing jams. This isn't brute force. It's controlled momentum, ensuring recyclable steel and plastics are separated cleanly for the next life cycle. From the outside, it looks like chaos. Metal screaming, sparks flying, but step back, and it's order in disguise. Every turn of the rotor is planned, every fragment sorted, feeding a system that turns trash into tomorrow's resources. After years in wood processing, you can tell when a machine is built to last. The Maxim 620EL runs smoother, wastes less energy, and keeps the rhythm even with tough hardware. That's craftsmanship meeting efficiency. The VB950E doesn't just crush, it harnesses torque and distributes momentum evenly across its dual shafts. That's why the feed stays smooth and metals shear without clogging. Efficiency here means less downtime, more recycling, and lower operating costs. Vecoplan VHZ1100XL, built in Germany, runs a high-efficiency rotor with continuous cutting torque. Compared to a standard pallet crusher at the dock, it's engineered for airflow loading, space-saving plus optimized throughput. Call it industrial therapy. Seeing a stubborn steel plate get shredded feels oddly satisfying. Every bite says, nothing's too tough when the right machine shows up. Plus, it's recycling with a smile. The way the screws bite is mesmerizing. They don't rush. They pull, grind, and break plastic with relentless rhythm. That steady momentum shows why modern shredders turn waste into valuable raw material without missing a beat. Watching clay churn through those grinders is oddly satisfying. It's like Play-Doh on steroids, except this time it's saving landfill space and prepping clean feedstock for the brickworks. Can't help but wonder, how does the Z55 keep from overheating when grinding non-stop? Turns out its hydraulic system and cooling design keep the 540 horsepower engine running steady. That's the kind of detail that keeps engineers awake at night. After years in the yard, you know which machines last. The Raptor XXL's 710 horsepower diesel and 45-ton frame scream endurance. Unlike smaller shredders, this one keeps momentum even under uneven logs, proof that experience in engineering pays off. Ever wonder how those rotors survive the constant pounding? It's not luck, it's metallurgy. Hardened steel, precision heat treatment, and balanced dynamics let the machine chew for days without tearing itself apart. That's science at work. The jaw opening of 24 by 12 inches might not sound massive, but when those plates slam, the crushing ratio is insane. Watching boulders reduced to uniform gravel shows how design beats sheer size every time. Every pound of kinetic energy in the TBG 530 is calculated. Momentum flows from the rotor through calibrated screens, so materials break down cleanly. That balance of power and precision is what makes it stand out in recycling plants worldwide. It's crazy to think how aluminum used to pile up in landfills. Now, modern recovery plants shred, sort, and melt it back into circulation. Watching these machines feels like witnessing industry finally paying back the planet. From a distance, the GF4000 looks almost calm, just two shafts turning. But step closer, and you realize it's raw kinetic energy ripping cars apart. What seems ordinary becomes a reminder of how engineering turns force into recycling power. The Sparcon FA20151208 is engineered with reinforced rollers, handling chip loads up to 2,000 pounds per hour. Its modular belt design reduces friction, extending service life. This is textbook industrial engineering, efficiency built on mechanical precision. The FR double shaft shredder isn't just cutting. It distributes momentum across hardened steel rotors. That balance between kinetic energy and torque ensures waste reduction without stalling, making it the backbone of industrial recycling lines. Call it a car pancake maker. The Aljon 580 flattens vehicles faster than your backyard grill flips burgers. It's wild fun to watch, but behind that humor lies a real mission: keeping steel in the loop instead of in the dump. What sets this Australian-built shredder apart is torque distribution. The twin-shaft system delivers 320,000 Newton-meters of force, tearing steel-belted tires like paper. That efficiency reduces waste volume by 70%, making recycling lines smoother. Newell's use of Hageland's radial motors shows deep engineering sense. A closed-loop hydraulic system matches torque to load, meaning less wear and higher uptime. That's not hype. It's decades of proven design efficiency. The synergy between Volvo EC380 and L180 isn't just brute force, it's choreography. One loads with hydraulic precision, the other pushes with relentless torque, proving recycling can look as smooth as an orchestra. Thanks for watching until the end. If the sound of steel breaking and the crushing power still echo in your ears, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you won't miss the next videos.